Good morning, collective. I'm here for a weekly read. First, we're going to cleanse the energy. I hope everyone is well. Now we're going to roll the dice. We're going to see who we're talking to and about, okay? If I roll your star sign, you will get a message here. It may be from start to finish, and it might be a simple answer that you think, but you will get a message if I call your star sign. Okay, let's get to it. Let's tap in. Holy angels, Holy Spirit, ancestors, Senate Masters 2, come through, please, and thank you for the collective with truth and clarity. And may all negative energy be returned to sender as I will it, so it is. Okay? Alright, guys. Let's light a candle for the ancestors. Be working hard for you guys behind the scenes. Alright. Get a little incense burning here, too. What the heck? Some lovely cedar. Okay? Alright, let's start off with... I put a couple of planets in here as well. We have Aquarius twice. And I put some angel messages, okay? We have Gemini. We have Scorpio. We have Sagittarius, another Scorpio, and a Taurus. So these are the star signs that will get a message here. 2 Aquariuses, 2 Scorpios, 1 Gemini, and a Sagittarius, and a Taurus. Okay? We have the number 2 and the number 17. And we have some planets here. Let's look up and see the planets. I got my little cheat sheet for that. Alright. Planets. We have Pluto. Pluto is the first planet. This represents transformation, power, obsession, and intensity. The zodiac sign is connected to Pluto is Scorpio. Okay? And we have Venus. Venus is love, beauty, harmony, and pleasure. The zodiac signs, I should say, that are connected to this planet is Taurus and Libra. Okay? This is the planet message that came out from the universe. Okay? Sorry, guys. I just lost my, there it is. Pluto and Venus. Okay? Those are your planets that came out. All right? So, Libra's not on the board, but Taurus is. Okay? Now we have angel number 2, angel number 17. We're going to look up those real fast. Let's see what the universe wants to say in our daily oracle as well. Okay? Wonder if this could fit up here. It sure can. Good. Okay, the angel number 2. Angel number 2. They want to say to you, feeling pulled into new directions. Okay? It says to breathe and to find balance, harmony with others and within. Excuse me. Going within is your superpower. And it says that you feel pulled in two directions right now. To take a breath, meditate, and to find your balance. Because going within is your superpower. This is angel number 2. Angel number 17 is next. Angels number 17 says, get ready for the unexpected blessings. Woohoo! It says new opportunities and a sprinkle of serenity. Something like that. Yep. It says, open your arms and feel the embrace of your angels. Thank you, angel. Okay, that is angel number 17. Now we're going to go to angel number 19. Angel number 19, it says, the universe needs your big heart. It says, share your gifts and spread compassion and make a difference in this world. It says, your service matters. Okay, collective, take it in. This is angel number 17. Now we're going to go to 217. Angel number 217 says, it says, own your celestial gifts. It says, for they are whispers of your inner wisdom. It says, connect with your spirit guides and seek it in meditation. And listen to the secrets the universe shares in the stillness. Your ancestors are whispering in your ear, collective, and they say that you need to go within. It is your superpower, and when you go within, they will become more clear when they are speaking to you, okay? That resonated with me too, collective, okay? All right. Let's see what our runes want to say this morning. All right, and I got something new, you guys, that I'm going to start working with. I've seen other readers use them, and I decided that I want to use them as well. Okay, and we got the first one out is whatever that is, and this is good fortune. This is good. This is double X's here. Okay, let's see. This is our past, future, this is our past, present, and our future, okay? Just a basic read from the runes, okay? Let's get the book. The 2 arrows represent they're called oh, by the way, I'm reading from this book right here. And it is an amazing book. I like it. Okay? It's very educational. All right? And it says that this is called Jera, Jera, okay? Is the run of the heaviest of rewards. Take it in, collective. It says the heaviest of rewards are arriving at their proper time. Divine timing, okay? It says it also governs I don't know what that word is, okay? And it says of all sorts. And it's useful in all legal matters, okay? So this sign, if you can see it, is used in all legal matters. So if you have any legal issues that you're dealing with, you guys, these symbols, if you put these symbols in your pocket, in your purse, whatever the situation, or just write them on a piece of wood, something like this, it will help you in your legal issues, okay? It says uses. It says use when you need a result, when a result is expected for an outlay of money, time, and effort. Somebody's getting a payout, okay? Somebody's getting a payout. That's exactly what it said down here. It said this is the time, divine timing, okay? The time is now. And it says helps bring events to pass, okay? That is another thing that it does. And it helps in the legal matters, okay? And it also helps in fertility. This is the symbol, okay? This is your past, all right? So, it looks like that you might have already got some money or something, or good fortune or something here. It looks like some kind of payout, some kind of harvest, okay? The next message is called Anzuz, Ansuz, Anzuz, and it is the rune that looks like this. Okay, looks like an F. All right. This is the rune of communication. Okay. And so if you have a speech that you have to do or something like this, or you need to feel unnervous about something, this is the symbol that this is in the present. This is the symbol that would be good for you, okay? And it says to gain wisdom. And it looks like that you might be listening to someone else. That's what I'm getting here. You're going to be listening to somebody else, and they're going to be giving you wisdom, okay? This is in the present. And it says confidence and luck and on exam. So if you have any kind of tests or any kind of if somebody's dealing with legal things, they might be taking for their state boards or something like that. This is a good thing to keep near you. The symbol, okay? It brings confidence and luck with the exams, and it increases of active magical energy. Okay, so it also boosts your magical energy. Okay. Okay, we have the double X is next for the future. This is the near future, okay? This is what the near future holds for you, and it's called Ing, I-N-G, okay? This is a double X, and it's positioned like this, okay? It's a double X called Ing. This represents the male, and it's used for fertility, to release energy suddenly, and to bring something to a satisfactory end. It says to fix the outcome of your rune script so that the benefits indicate therein do not drain away. Okay? So that's good. This is your near future. So if anything was going haywire in this rune read, which it wasn't, this fixes it. Okay? All right, that is your rune message this morning. And your angel messages and the universe, okay? Now let's keep going, all right? I saw some other readers, and it's always good to learn from them. And this sense, it's okay to copy, okay? But I'm not copycatting. I kind of am. I'm copying them because I admire what they're doing. It's really awesome, okay? And what I did is I went and I got some, those little chimes that go on your bracelets and stuff, and I mixed them all in a little bag, and we're going to pull those through your read, okay? We're going to get overall energy first. We're going to see what's going on in the energy, okay? I already pre-shuffled my cards, but I like to shuffle them again in respect. Somebody's a father here, and Could be an ambassador. Could be somebody important here. I do like to shuffle on cam for the respect of my readers, okay? Alright, guys. Let's just keep going here, okay? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, come through and show us overall energy. Oh my goodness. Hang on, collective. Alright, collective. Let's try this again, shall we? I put it back in because I don't like that it fell, okay? What it was genius, okay? So somebody thought they were a genius and they obviously fell from grace, okay? Let's keep going. Somebody's a tyrant. They're oppressive. They have control issues and they are all about them, collective. They're all about themselves. Okay? Show us more what the collective needs to see. Here, let me pull this out. I do better this way. What else does the collective need to see here? We have coach. They were not coached to be this way. Okay? Coach came out reverse. What were they not coached for? Show us, please. Okay. They were not coached to be a leader, to have strength, to have solidarity, whatever that word is. They have a craftsmanship to be a leader. An underground leader, okay? That is their craft. To be an underground leader. I don't like the where this is going, but I'm not going to alter it. Come through. Could be a high-ranked demon. Come through, spirit guides. Yeah, it's a lost soul, so it's somebody that's from the underground. It's a demon. It's a lost soul. Seeker of clarity. They're in confusion. They've been defeated, and they are struggling. They're struggling right now. Show us more. Overall energy, please. So, what's happening here is a demon is communicating with us. And it says that they feel like a fool and that they were betrayed. They were, somebody was deceptive to this person, or this being, excuse me. They were ignorant. They did things rationally, and they conspired and broken bonds. They did this without being coached. It was by their own free will. Bottom of the deck, we have potions, herbs, elixirs, and alchemists. They alchemized something. Could be somebody that worked in the dark arts with an entity. This is an entity that is coming through right now. Somebody could have been a master of dark arts and they tried to alchemize something. They have a lost soul and their leader, whoever did this, okay, had something to do with alchemy, okay, and had something to do with herbalism, all right? Potions. They made some kind of potion and they put something in somebody's food. And whoever this is a leader, okay? A leader with a lost soul. They feel foolish about how they were betrayed by this entity. Okay? This entity is running the vessel. But they survived something. There's something that they survived. Yeah, they're an alien. Okay? Came out that they're alien and they're a survivor. Okay? Let's see what else they got to say here. Okay, let's get some clarification here, collective. For the collective, please. Angels, ancestors, come through, please, and thank you. For the collective, with truth and clarity. What about this alchemist here that did something willing? They did something willing here. This leader, this high-ranked entity. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords. They failed in something. This is what's crossing them, and what's crossing them is depression, anxiety. They can't sleep at night. They're pacing the floors. They can't get something off their mind, type thing. What else about this leader that has a lost soul here? What about this leader that has a lost soul? Looks like an entity is running this vessel. That's what it sounds like here. Look at that. This represents balanced money, okay? And it was balancing right there on my finger like that. That was amazing, okay? This represents balance. It also represents somebody that is greedy, okay? They're depressed. They're anxietied out because of their greed action. Their greedy actions here. They have a lost soul, okay? They feel like a fool. Come through. This is what's crossing them. This is their own greed is crossing them. They're trying to balance their money, okay? They were disappointed in something because their alchemy did not work. It returned to cinder. Yeah, the justice. This is somebody that's in the justice system. Yeah, somebody in the justice system is crossing them, and it's because somebody in the justice system is a greedy, depressed, anxietied out person here. Okay, they're in the Nine of Swords. Put you guys over there. They're in the Nine of Swords here. Let me get a drink of my coffee. This is what's crossing them. All right? The justice system is crossing them. There's good people in the justice system that are not tolerating this kind of action. And it looks like they tried to this is what they manifested. The justice system manifested somebody that was greedy and somebody that is in anxiety. Somebody in the justice system was manifested this. And they were a leader. They were an alchemist. They have a lost soul, and they are in major regret, feeling like a fool. They feel like they've been betrayed and deceived. We have a Queen of Cups here. This is the Queen of Cups that manifested this. This is Cancer energy, but we don't have Cancer on the board, but we do have two Scorpios. So this is one of our Scorpios that just came out that's crossing this person. This person works in the justice system. This is a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We have Scorpio on board. It's one of our Scorpios, okay? Come through. What else is crossing them? Missed opportunities. This Scorpio has missed opportunities in something. They have a lost soul and have an entity running their vessels. I'm only reading energy, okay? Yeah, they lost their new beginnings. They have no new growth, okay? They have no creativity. They lost any gifts that they had. They're gone. All right? And this came out reversed as well. They're immature, okay? They're very disappointed and regret and immature here. They might be trying to bring an apology. Yeah, we have travel. They're trying to take this action. Aquarius energy. We have two Aquariuses on the board. There's our Aquarius, okay? They're trying to take action about getting new money. about getting some kind of money, good financial, new job. They're taking action on a job here. But this person has no, they have no skill. They have no creativity. There's no growth within this person. They're immature. Okay? And they're trying to take some kind of action on traveling towards this Queen of Cups. This is an Aquarius that's trying to travel towards a Scorpio female. Okay? Take it as it resonates, you guys. Okay? Show us what is the best possible achievements that they can make out of the situation. They want to balance their money, or they're juggling their money. Best possible achievements. And this is the Earth sign. This is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. We have a Taurus on the board. Here's our Taurus energy. Okay? Yeah, that's our Taurus. Okay? So our Taurus came out. One of our Scorpios came out. And an Aquarius came out. All right? And this is best possible achievements that they can make. Is juggling money. They're saying yes to too many things, okay? Yeah, they have some kind of harvest. They want the 9 of Pentacles here, which is fruits of labor. Their fruits of labor has caused them to say yes to too many things, and they're juggling their money. And this is a Taurus energy here. Let's keep going. What else for their best possible achievements here? We have the Hangman, and the Hangman is reversed. So this is somebody not letting this go. They're not letting it go, that they are saying yes to too many things, and they're just not being responsible here. What else does the collective need to see for what best possible achievements that they can make out of the situation? They're not letting go a high priestess here. Or they're not letting go of them being a high priestess. Something like this. This is the Earth sign. Taurus energy. They're not letting go a high priestess here. Yeah. They're being tested here. This high priestess is being tested. And there's communication coming about future job. So you might be, somebody's coming to communicate about a job for a high priestess. They want to hire them probably for a private reading. This is a Earth sign. This is the best possible achievement that they can get out of the situation. And they want to give this high priestess who's being tested or under judgment. High priestess could be under judgment for some kind of job that they did. Okay? They could have done some practitioner work behind the scenes without, expressing this to someone or anybody, and it's coming out. All right? What else about best possible achievements they can get? We have the 10 of Pentacles. Best possible achievements. This is your ancestor inheritance. This is good financial news. It's coming about somebody's ancestor inheritance, okay? This is the work they did. Or they could be getting a new job about somebody's ancestor inheritance, okay? And it shows that they're going to get many opportunities in the future. Or excuse me, and best possible achievements. Best possible achievements out of the situation. What else? What else for the collective, please? We have a King of Swords. This is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, okay? We have a Gemini on the board. This is a Gemini. This is a King of Swords. Flip it where it needs to be flipped, you guys. If it's female and it sounds like it's your story, this could be you as a King of Swords. You could be in your masculine energy, okay? It's just energy, you guys. But the way that I do my reads is they come out correct as they should. Okay, I am confirming this with my dice, and my dice say that this is a Gemini, or it could be an Aquarius. Okay, because we do have two Aquariuses on the board. One of our Aquarius came out, but this is known to be a Libra energy. Okay, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So take it as it resonates, you guys. What else? One more, please. One more for best possible achievement. This is for an air sign. An air sign's best possible achievement is that they are going to get their ancestral inheritance and many opportunities here. And it looks like job opportunities are coming for this high priestess. And this high priestess is an air sign, okay? It sounds like it's me that they're talking about, you guys. All right, come through. Yeah, there's celebration coming. She or he is going to be working for somebody, and they are going to be celebrating, okay? Yeah, future planning, okay? There's future planning coming out of this about moving forward in the celebration with an air sign. We have devilish energy after that, but we're not going to put that out, okay? All right, let's keep going. Show us what's been going on from the past, Tara. Show us what's happened in the past, please. What's happened in the past that we need to know about? We have the Chariot movement. So in the past, there was some kind of movement here. What else about the past? From a leader. There was a leader twice that came out here. Okay. Yeah, that is a thief. Okay. This leader is deceptive. They're a thief. All right. And they got paid for something. They got paid to do something here. This is the past. What they did in the past. Could be an emperor. This is our leader. This is Aries, Sagittarius, and a Leo. We have Sagittarius on board, so there is our Sagittarius. We have a Sagittarius leader that is an emperor, which is an older person. This is a older female or older male energy that is fire sign, and it's Sagittarius, according to the dice's confirmation that this is the Sagittarius, okay? The Sagittarius got paid to do something here, and they had some kind of authority, okay? This is a father figure. It's known to be a father figure, okay? It could be a mother figure as well, but look, sometimes it just comes out the way it comes out. This is an emperor, and it shows that they are in some kind of authority, okay? They are an emperor. Emperors represent somebody that's boss of bosses, okay? And they got paid to do something here. And it has something to do with thievery. Had something to do with deceit, okay? And yeah, they made the decision to do something deceptive here. This is a shame, is what it is, okay? Yes, they are a Hierophant. This is a leader of a church. This is a Hierophant. They're leaders of a small group, okay? Of religious small cult, okay? Or coven, or whatever you want to call them. They're still a coven, you guys. If they all believe in the same thing, spiritual or not, this is a spiritual leader, okay? This is a Hierophant. And they did something deceptive. These two leaders here did something very deceptive, okay? And it has something to do with moving forward, okay? Moving forward, it could be something about overseas, okay? They might be wanting to move out of the country, all right? They might want to leave the country because they've been exposed, all right? This is their fruits of labor. They worked hard to get somebody's destiny, okay? And it was the Empress. They worked hard to get an Empress's destiny here. This is pathetic. They got paid to do this. All right? To steal a mother figure's destiny. Well, how's that working out for you? Doesn't look like it's working out too great. All right? Let's look at the near future and see what this holds for these losers that are in high positions. They're going to lose their position. Both of them are going to be losing their positions. Okay? And they're going to be exposed for everything they've done. All right? Regardless if it is poverty, people in poverty, or whoever they did this to. Okay? They're going to regret the day that they went against whoever they went against here. This Empress. This mother figure. It could be that this mother figure tried... Oh, that's what they did. These two got paid to steal somebody else's destiny here. Okay? There's some kind of falseness here. Yeah. And a travel came out twice here, guys. Okay? Pathetic. Come through. This is the near future. And it shows the hangman reversed again. It comes out reversed. They're not giving up on this. They're still trying. This mother figure is still trying to steal someone's destiny. They worked as a team here. What else about the near future, please? Yeah, we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups came out twice. This is a Scorpio. Again, confirmation. Scorpio came out. They're in the Nine of Swords. They're anxiety up. They're in regret. They are so stressed out. They can't sleep at night. They're pacing the floors. They got bags underneath their eyes. This is a mother figure. The Empress represents the Taurus energy as well. So take it as it resonates. What else for the near future? We have Temperance, balance, and travel. It looks like a Temperance will be traveling. And they're stuck in their head about this. Or somebody's stuck in their head about a Temperance traveling. Okay? They're not letting this go. Yeah, that's why they can't sleep at night. They can't sleep at night. They're stressed out because they see that this Earth Angel is getting their wish fulfillment and moving forward, and it's in their life purpose. That's what it looks like here. And so they are stuck in their head about this. It's literally driving them crazy, and they're having painful endings. As you can see here at the bottom of the deck, you saw me shuffle, okay? They're fighting and arguing about this union that's coming to pass, and truth and clarity, how they're getting their truth and clarity about this information. Okay? Represents truth. This is nothing but the truth here. Okay? All my aces are God. God confirms, and he comes out, and he tells you what you want to know. Okay? All right, guys. Let's keep going. Let's see what the angels want to say about your love life. This is the message, and we're going to keep going. Da, 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 da. Angels, what would you like to say about their love life, please? This is you, collective, that comes out. It says, give your relationship a chance. And it says, work on your partnership. Okay? This is you, collective. What else does the collective need to see about themselves and their love life? Whoa, that flew out. Deception. It says someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So you're wearing a mask, collective. This is you. You're wearing a mask, and you're not giving your relationship a chance. This is what it's saying about you. You are the significator in this read, the collective. Okay? So this is what's going on. You're not happy in the relationship you're in. And it says to give your relationship a chance, okay? Yeah, it says romantic feelings. It says your feelings are real and worth exploring, okay? And it says separation. It says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So if you don't get it together and give this relationship a chance, it's going to come to an end. All right? What else? Yeah, it shows wedding, marriage. It says this situation involves marriage. So you might be thinking about marrying somebody else, separating from someone to marry someone else. That's what I'm getting here. This is you, collective. This is exactly what's on your mind. And it says stay optimistic. It says about your love life. And it says positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. This is you, collective. This is who we're talking about right now. So take it as it resonates, you guys. You know your own story better than I do, okay? Let's look at your chakras, see what's going on there. How is this affecting their environment, please? How is this affecting the collective's environment? Doubt. You're doubting your relationship. You need to release not knowing all the answers. Your guides are urging you to give your relationship a chance. It says regret. Yeah, you're having doubt and regret here. This is how it's affecting your environment. It's putting you in a state of depression as adversity. And it says, I accept the challenges are the best way to learn. Okay, so you're in a learning process right now. You might be going through some kind of storm, and it's because you have something to learn here. And look for the lesson, collective. Look for the lesson to learn. And remember what your angel said. They said, give your relationship a chance. Hang on. All right, collective. Whew. That was a pain. So what came out is gratitude. It says that you need to have great gratitude here. It says, I am thankful for the life. I am thankful for life and the opportunities that it presents. So be grateful for the things you have. All right? Somebody needs to be grateful for a marriage that they're in. Okay? Change. It says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. There's some kind of change that's coming, okay? Forgiveness. Somebody needs to forgive here. This is a part of your healing, and it's the beginning of your healing, you guys. When you start your healing process, you have to forgive the people that hurt you, okay? And it goes deep, okay? And propose, okay? Propose. It says, I know what I am here to do, okay? Or purpose, excuse me. I said propose. I don't say things by mistake, okay? Service, okay? So somebody is in their purpose and they're servicing people. They're at service for people, okay? And they need to be accepted, all right? Acceptance is the next one, all right? Let's see here. Show me hopes and fears. Take that back. I'm not going for this one. Going for this. Look at that. Married. Marriage came out twice, you guys. You're married. Whoever I'm speaking to is married. Okay? Hopes and fears. What is the collective's hopes and fears about this situation, please? collective's hopes and fears, please. Your hopes and fears. It says bad credit and debt and unemployed. So you're either in this position or you're fearful that you're going to be in this position. And you're in karmic ties when it comes to this debt. It says to keep faith and do your meditation and heal and pray. You might be praying and doing meditation about this karmic ties that you have here that's putting you in debt here. You've got bad credit. You're in debt because of this relationship. Or maybe you want to pop the question to somebody else here. Somebody wants to pop the question. Okay? Marriage came out twice, and now pop the question came out. Somebody wants to pop the question. This is your hopes and fears. And it says shocking news. And you're not... This is not going to be shocking news to you. This is from a karma. They're receiving karma. Their drama started. They're a firestorm. Okay? They're going through a storm. They're paying for their karma, okay? They're in some kind of drama situation, okay? And endings and loss and mental breakdown. Somebody's having a very hard time mentally, okay? This is the hopes and fears that this karmic relationship, these karmic ties that put you in bad credit. You've been praying to God and hoping and meditating on how you pop the question to somebody, and it's not shocking news that this person is karmic, okay? They're paying for their karma, their drama, and this is your karma now because you have tied yourself to the situation, okay? That's what it's saying here, all right? You're in a firestorm, okay? This is not just any storm, it is a firestorm. This came out reversed, and it says, oh wait, no it isn't reversed. It says left you hanging. Somebody left you hanging. No closure. No contact. And left on red. So somebody could have left this relationship. Oh boy. Because you didn't give the relationship a chance or something. Something along those lines. What else? Or actually, this goes here. Whew. That was your hopes and fears. Now let's look at the outcome here. Let's stick with this deck. I'm being guided to stick with this deck. Show me the final messages, final outcome for the collective, please. They're doing love spells on you, collective. Either you are doing love spells or they are doing love spells. We do have an alchemist in the start. Yeah. They see you as their wish fulfillment. This karmic tie sees you as their wish fulfillment, and they're doing spell work on you. They're doing love spells. They're putting herbs into your... They're doing spells on herbs and putting it into your food. This is what's happening here. They're heartbroken. Somebody that popped the question is heartbroken here. They thought you were their wish fulfillment. You thought this was your person. It's not your person. And it says that you're not moving on from this. You can't. You're stuck. What else for the near future? This is sad. This is the final outcomes of the situation. Somebody has a side hustle here. You're so heartbroken over this situation, you went and got yourself a side hustle. Looks like your side hustle is to be a practitioner, it looks like. This is your final outcome. Something like this, okay? You're stuck. You're not going anywhere. You're brokenhearted. You're stuck. And you see, so yeah, somebody's got a. Okay, here it is. It says that somebody's got a side hustle here, and it's a queen bee. They're secure, they're confident, and they're career focused. This is a queen bee. They got a side hustle here, and they're going to be receiving some kind of bad news about somebody's true colors. They're going to cause chaos. They're in their ego, or they're having an ego death. They're at a downward spiral and having a spiritual awakening. So you're having a spiritual awakening here, and you're starting to do the work, and you're realizing that you're in karmic ties with people that are bringing you down, that are putting you in bad credit here. Okay, you see that somebody else has a side hustle here, and it could be this drama starter. Okay, this person that is not. They're not changing, it looks like. This is at your workplace here. You're having an awakening about your workplace here. You're seeing the true colors, and it's bringing bad news to you. Okay? That's what's happening here. Your eyes are wide open. You're seeing the truth about the situation at your workplace. It says off and on, hot and cold, detached. Okay? Somebody ghosted you. Or you're ghosting them. What else does the collective need to see here? For the near future. Yeah, this is somebody toxic, has a toxic lifestyle. They drink all the time. They party too much, okay? You need to say goodbye to this, okay? They have secrets, okay? They have reckless love and, fun time. Yeah, they blocked you. Or you blocked them. And they've been getting readings on you. You're discovering this. You're discovering the truth that they're always playing fake busy, and they have a love-hate relationship for you, and that you were romantically involved with this person. You wanted to pop the question, and you wanted a family with this divine femme. I'm talking to a divine masculine here that is running. This divine masculine is running, okay? They're secluded and they're in separation and reflecting and they're soul searching. They're doing the work. They're feeling like crap because they're going through an awakening and they're seeing the truth of things here. Let's get some, show us more of the final outcome, final situation here. We have movement, okay? We have a horse. Okay, that was dumb to just throw it in there, I think. We have a horse here, and it's moving away from the situation. We have a wheel here. Could be the wheel of fortune, or it could represent somebody that's a leader, somebody that's a captain of their own ship. Okay? And it looks like they're running away from their spiritual awakening here. We have the Tree of Life twice. This is somebody that's connected to music here, or maybe they should pay attention to music. And it says that this is the key. Music is the key to magic, to some kind of magic. And it shows more movement is happening to somebody that is of royalty. And a star. We have a dragonfly. Dragonflies are good luck. This is somebody that is of royal blood. They're a star. And they are, they're full of good luck. And we have a guardian angel here. We have an angel. The angels are watching all of this. They're watching over this person that is also in movement. They're moving forward here towards their angels, towards their destined path here. They're this is the key to magic here. Music is the key to magic, which comes from the source. Great Spirit is the tree of life. We have the tree of life, and we have destiny. And somebody else is running away from the destined path. There's the tree of life here. Then we have the tree of life. It talks to you through. That's what it is. Tree of life is talking through music to you. They are the key to magic. Okay, and it's somebody that's making movement towards their destined path. They're of royal blood. Okay, they're a star. They have good luck, and they're talking to their angels. Okay, this is the message from the chimes. All right. Now, let's get cats represent magic, you guys. Okay. Horses represent they show strength, and they also show movement. Okay, movement was all through this read. All right. Okay, let's keep going, guys. I'm gonna go to my written oracles I've been guided to. Okay, pulled them out this morning. Did some shuffling already. Okay, let's see what the ancestors have to say. What do you want to say to the collective? What do they need to see here? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. We have a Leo. A Leo needs to let something go. Leo energy here. What else does the collective need to see in the final message is final outcome? Whew. We have enough is enough. A Leo needs to let something go. Enough is enough is that the ancestors are saying. So you're being guided to let something go here. This is somebody that tells you what you want to hear, okay? In whatever moment it's there, and they're liar. All right? They have secrets under the moon, okay? They could be doing moon magic. Leo energy. What else? Final outcome, final messages, you guys. Yeah, they're a thief. It flew right over the Truth card and the Empress. They tried to steal from the Empress here. That's what it looks like here. And we have fraud in your name. Reversed. They did not commit fraud in your name. Or they're trying to say they didn't commit fraud in your name, and they did. Take it as it resonates. It says that's a fact, Jack. Okay? Jack says that's a fact. We have the color black. Endings. It represents endings, obstacles, and the unknown. Purple. The color purple represents clarity, power, and psychic spiritually. Okay? So somebody might be spiritually psychic that I'm talking to. And it says the king is watching. Okay? That's Jesus. Jesus is watching. It says they targeted an earth angel that was chosen. Okay? And it says it's stand your ground, okay? And it says your cousin is karmic. It says they had a backfire, okay? Back to Cinder times 100. They're a loser and they're going to prison. That is the message. Falsehood. They were false. They were they were they feel trapped because they're going to jail or already in jail. It said they are dumpster talking you, okay? And it says out for revenge. Return to sender. As I will it, so it is. As I speak it, so it shall be. 11:11. Somebody's getting to part of their manifestations. 11:11 represents somebody getting their manifestations are coming in. It says call your power back. I call my power back from any place, any portal, any space. I call my power back from any being, any object. I call my power back to me. And Jesus' mighty beautiful name, as it will it, so it is. As I speak it, so it shall be. It says, no way, no how, you're protected. Okay? Your ancestors and angels are letting you know you are protected. You are protected. It says someone lost their driver's license. And their fears that they're exposed. It's a Scorpio, okay? And it says the color white is hope and peace, all right? And it says they're big mad, all right? They're mad because they have addictions. And it says the divine has your backs, and Great Spirit is the divine. And he's the source, and he has your spirit. It says demons are what? It says their demon is killing them, okay? This is why the dark entity was coming through, okay? And it says you're a light worker. It says don't dim your light don't dim your light. Shine bright, okay? And it says they were deceptive. And it says grandma. Your grandma might be deceptive. It says they have bad luck, all right? And it says they tried to hex. Oh, the hex has been broken. Congratulations. And it says divine femme. I'm talking to your divine femme. The hex has been broken, okay? It says ouch. That hurt. It says roses, okay? What do roses represent? Let's find out. I'm going to leave it there, too. It says one-way thinking. They have no room for anything new, okay? They only want to think one way. This is somebody's grandmother that I'm talking about here. Let's find out what roses mean. Okay, rose. A rose represents faith, beauty, and beginnings, okay? This is your final outcome, your final messages. Is there any more decks that I should be guided to? Ancestors, angels. Let's get a bonus angel message here. What would you like to say to the collective, angels? Bonus angel message. It says you're not detoxing. You need to go through your friend. You need to go through your friends, and you need to detox and get rid of the ones that no longer serve you. And at the bottom of the deck, it says release resentment about money. Okay? Stop being angry about what other people have. Be grateful for the things that you have now. This is your message. This is your final outcome. I think I covered everything, you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. God bless. And I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. The ones that celebrate.